Needs a lot of medical attention. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, we pretty much finished it at the point of you.
Medi's not streaming yet. Oh, there
No,
you
it's
go.
all right. No, I'm just trying to get the damn thing to work because shit's going so wrong. It's unbelievable. What the hell's going on here? Get rid of that.
Oh.
I think I need everything. I think a blood transfusion. I think new limbs, and like the $6 million man, we can rebuild him.
Well, I can give it a go. No guarantees, by the way.
Something.
Do you know, I can see you rolling a 1 here and critical failing, and I'm just demised.
Risky surgery.
I mean, I hope you don't, but I mean,
you'll be fine.
And it'd be
risky surgery. Roll more damage than health.
It'd be funny though.
Let me know when we're good to go, Sad.
Well,
I'm good to go. I'm just waiting for Medi to say he's good to go.
We are good to go. Apart from I've got no
Cameras all
screen
completely bollocks.
Yeah, they are completely bollocks. I don't know why, because I've not done anything different.
You've been drinking.
Always, you should know that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can anybody remember how much gold I was afforded for scrolls?
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
No,
thanks,
you took all of the gold. You said, right, you're going to use the rest of our gold to buy scrolls. That's what you said.
No, it was only a chunk of it. We had gold left, and I was given a chunk of it. And I can't remember.
Oh.
I thought it was 80.
Was it 80? I thought it was either 60 or 80. I couldn't. 80 rings a bell.
80 definitely rings a bell. So, Turtle lies dead. You patch up Jack. The rest of you take a moment to get a breather. What are you doing?
I think poke around the room, see if there's anything interesting in there.
All right. Give me perception checks.
Actually, I need a little bit of healing as well. If you can throw something my way, Barristan.
Well, certainly we'll give it a go.
Throw a potion your way.
I wasn't a blind roll, sorry.
There you go, 15 hit points.
It's fine. Nicely done. Heal yourself for 15 hit points.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
And we apply the treat wounds to you.
Don't have to do it now, Zed.
That is the token.
No, I've got a different token. It's got a different border on the. It's not the same as mine.
Oh, you want the border changing? Jesus Christ! Never make people happy, do we?
Also,
people are never freaking happy.
It's too zoomed in on his head as well.
Jesus Christ!
The viewers need to know that it's my pet, so I have to have the same.
The viewers don't care that it's your pet. They're waiting for Zed to kill it.
And to be fair, I'm the viewer at the moment.
Yes.
And the subscriber.
Yeah, one viewer, one vote.
Yep.
He's the viewer, and he's got the vote.
I'm the subscriber. I don't view it though.
I'm a subscriber as well. I think. Can't remember, but I don't view.
I'm a free Amazon Prime subscriber. Sorry, Medi.
Oh, that means he doesn't get any
I don't
money at all.
No,
Get out to your sub.
I do. I get some like £2 or £3, something or other.
It's less than if you subscribe, though, isn't it? If I remember right.
If you go to London, that'll buy you a beer in about 15 months.
There you go, Dart. Fixed it.
Thank you.
Okay. Kendall, poking around, you don't find anything of interest. There's a lot of mud and gloop and stuff, but you didn't find anything particular.
Anything in the water, like anything suspicious looking or shiny or cave looking or
shiny? Definitely, definitely shiny. But it seems to move around in the water. It's there are some very good shoals of fish in here, and the water itself you think must be being fed from the lake outside somewhere. Like underground, there is probably a place you can go.
Ember just swam across twice.
How big is
Nothing happened.
How deep is it?
Oh, it's deep enough.
As in 2 foot?
To drowning.
As in probably somewhere between 10 and 15 feet deep at the deepest point, where there will most likely be a cave that runs out into the actual river and lake beyond.
So is this like a special fishing spot that we could build a fishery or something like that, Zed? Or?
Yeah, it is a rich fishing spot. So on the main map now, I've put food as an icon, so it reminds you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
It doesn't, in the sense of give you any specific benefits or bonuses, but it is a place where you can come and build a fishing spot for sure. For sure.
For sure.
Awesome.
Anybody else want to have a poke around and a search before you move on?
Yeah, of course.
Go for it.
Hit my perception.
Nah, Barristan. Nothing catches your attention.
I'll go look as well.
That's weird.
Ember, nothing catches Ember's attention. That's why everything seems weird. I've got the wrong glasses on, everybody. Welcome to putting the right glasses on. Anything else people want to do?
No, I'm just trying to remember what the fuck we said we were going to do after this. I know we were going to explore
We're
those
going to
three.
head back round and explore the other side of the lake.
Yeah, and then flip the other side and do those 4, right?
I'll cast Detect Magic there, just in case.
Okay. Cast Detect Magic, just in case. Let me move you back to the cliffside passage then. All right. You cast Detect Magic. 30-foot burst, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Presume we'll do a bit of
Move further into
move around. Yeah.
Move around.
Yeah,
Well, as you're searching, it's an exploration thing. You can detect.
Yeah, it is,
We can have a look around.
Okay. After a little bit of walking, when you kind of get to sort of this kind of area here, you start to pick up a magic. You start to pick up an additional magical source that you haven't seen before.
I will point that out.
Do we think it's under the water? Or?
Could be. It's 360. So.
No, but I mean, if you. So we're kind of like, if we're moving through, where do we first detect it? We can try and triangulate a little bit, can't we? Like Marco.
Yeah, you come from either side, can't you? Yeah.
If Coruscant's there,
Mm-hmm.
hang on.
Could do some triangulation. So.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. So if Coruscant is there, oh, did that not put the?
So essentially, if I walk along this southern wall, when do I first ping it? And that'll be the 30 foot that it's away, and then I can walk along the north edge and do the same.
Yep.
I suppose.
Give me a sec. You first ping it. You will first detect it when you are there.
When I'm where? Sorry.
Where I've put you. There.
What, here?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 30 foot. So it's.
Can I use this thing?
Well, let's narrow down where it is first to try and figure out.
Yes, you can, Dart. You're just going to spend probably 10-15 minutes giving a really good search.
I'm just going to keep wandering around at the back.
So where I am on the map now, at the corner of the edge of the.
Where you are on the map now, yes, is exactly where you will pick up the first signs of that new magical aura.
Okay. So essentially, it's in that arc.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I then move over there, which would be out of that bottom edge, and then can I get around that edge?
You will have to either jump or swim across there. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Somebody tie a rope around my waist in case I get dragged down by something,
Yep.
and then
I'm there.
I'll wade across and and then climb up, and then make my way around there.
You'll detect it there. So you will detect it. Hang on. So if you're there, yep, you will detect it there. You'll detect it there.
Who's drawing on a map?
People control the map. Anybody can draw the map.
I did the first one, I think.
Yeah, I'm just drawing the arcs.
Oh, draw freehand.
Yeah, but don't start.
I mean, it's the red one, isn't it? So it's in this space where the intersect, isn't it? Then. So
You would assume so. Roughly.
yeah, so it's in the.
What's over here?
It's in that in that general area of that island. And
Yeah,
on the island.
yeah.
Okay, well,
Or under it.
All right, Dart, give me a. Can I get an athletics check, please, Dart?
Okay.
Ember, as you jump in.
oh,
Yeah, no
wow, I
problem.
was looking forward
No
to a one
problem.
there.
You you doggy paddle across, or you breaststroke across, or you whatever back crawl.
Backstroke.
You pull yourself onto the island. Give me a blind search roll with a +2.
How do I add
These gin and tonics?
+2?
These gin and tonics. Well, just roll it and I'll add 2. It's fine. These gin and tonics are going down well. This is my 4th.
I do
On my
like gin
third
and
glass
very
of
good at
wine.
bad news.
I must
Okay.
say.
Oh.
What?
Did everybody see those little eyes appear on Ember? That was
No.
pretty freaking cool. Oh, look, Evil. We've got the same glasses.
We do.
IKEA specials.
This one's about to get some rum and coconut.
In that same house.
Mine's got water in it. Amidst the muck on this island, this looks probably where the turtle had built its nest. You can see what appears to be a couple of sort of dark, browny, greying, mildewy bones sticking out from all the muck.
Anything apart from that?
I don't know. Are you going to dig through it?
Yes,
Fine.
It
Yes.
is.
As you kind of dig through it, and it is a bit messy. It's a mixture of remains of fish, weed, and detritus of other kinds. You start to uncover these bones. These bones kind of turn into a body, a very rotten tunic on them. The thing, though, that grabs your attention is what probably was hung from some kind of hook on the belt is a rather clean-looking
Pair of pants.
sickle.
Sickle. Oh,
Mm.
does that mean it's a druid then?
That is a druid item. I'm going to sit down for a bit. I've been stood up all day. I'll stand up again later when I feel tired. Yes, a sickle.
All
You
right.
notice you kind of pull it out. There are 2 distinct runes on the sickle.
I was presuming that's what's making it magic. All right, I'll pick it up
You pick it up.
and I'll give it to.
Can you give me a will save, please?
Oh, dear.
Cool. No.
You feel the need, all of a sudden, as you pick up this sickle, to hold it above your head and bray like a deer, like a stag.
Is that because I got the helm on?
Well, you have the helm on.
Oh.
Do you feel the need, or do you actually do it? there's 2 different things. Because I feel the need to do a lot of things in life. I don't do
Do
them.
it. I realised I've been muted all this time.
No,
Do
no.
it.
There's no. You pick the sickle up, and it is a very nice. Feels very nice in your hand. Very, very shiny, thin, wicked-looking edge on the inside. And as I say, there's a couple of runes. One looks. Do you know? I kind of imagine by now you all probably know what a +1 potency rune looks like.
I suppose so.
Because a +1 potency rune looks the same because you move it from one place to another, so it doesn't change. The other rune, though, you've never seen before.
The other one. Oh.
Yes, there is 2 runes.
Who's our current magic user? I'll go.
We have a lot of magic users.
Yeah, it depends.
Kirsten's probably what you mean, though.
Pick your flavour.
Yeah. What's he doing over there? Oh.
Yeah, you've not seen. I don't think nobody else has. Yeah, you haven't seen this rune before.
Did you put it in my inventory, or was it putting it at party loot?
Oh, I haven't put it anywhere yet.
We'll have to do some of
Give me a
that identification type stuff, won't we?
Yeah.
You will. Give me a minute. I will drop it into. Well, where do you want it? Do you want it on you or in the party?
Well,
Parties
see if they
unpaid.
identify it first.
Well, that's why I'm giving it
We'll
to.
put it in the party stash till we've figured it out.
Yeah,
These sort of things.
I am just. I'm going to sort this out. I've got to remember how to do this.
Right. Scrolls, how does this sound? 2 enfeeble, 2 jumps, 2 greases, 2 dispel magics, 1 translate, 1 shrink, and 1 enlarge. Just as a catch-all.
Backup. Mm.
Yeah, sounds good.
What's the
Definitely the
jump?
dispels are a good idea.
What's the
Yeah.
jump for?
Jumping.
Jumping.
Yeah, but
Makes you better at it.
oh,
Where do you want it? Dart and party loot.
yes, please. Which I'll
Coming. Right.
Sorry, I just love Dart's questions occasionally. It's just
Coming right up.
Yeah, but we can already jump anyway, so why do you need something to make you jump?
But you can jump more better.
Yes.
Oh, is it like superhero jump?
Yeah, it's like a white man. Could jump higher.
Oh, it's like City of Heroes jump.
That's a reference.
Did you take the rune off the Rancer?
The what?
I thought it was still on party loot, isn't it?
Thought it's still on it, right?
That's still there, isn't it?
The +1 Rancer is in the party loot, yes.
No, we didn't take a rune off it. No.
So what happened? So where did Jack's +1 potency rune come from?
Oh.
On his gun.
We had another item that got given to us for killing the bloke that we were meant to.
Wasn't there a
not kill
+1
and bring in.
longsword?
Yeah, got +1 longsword or something.
Okay, all right. No, just checking because you've got. So currently in your unusual stash, you've got Amri's +1 dagger. You've got a +1 cold iron longsword. You've got your unusual sickle. You know it's a +1 sickle. Yeah, it's potent. And a +1 Rancer. Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, what are you doing? There's nothing else. As Coriston makes a kind of complete lap around the edge of this cave, no additional things appeared.
Apparently, that clicking on that thing sent you a message. Zed.
It did. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I meant to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so those are your options.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh shit!
Ooh, wow, that's
I did
very
that
good.
twice. Sorry.
That's fine. So Barristan after. So effectively, you're probably camped down here. Well, actually, it is nighttime, so you need to find somewhere to camp. This is probably not a bad place to camp. So we'll forego the usual kind of camping stuff because there's fish here, so you can go fishing and all that kind of stuff. So during you pitch your tents. You bring the wagon a little bit. Do you have the wagon? Yeah, you do. You take the wagon with you everywhere. You need to make that wagon like a +1 magical wagon of some kind. Make it a +1 potency wagon so you can ride over people.
I want to make it a magic carpet.
And as part of the, through the evening, Barristan takes some time to kind of study very closely the sickle, and in particular the other rune that he has never seen before. And after an hour or so, with a plate of like fish chowder or something, because he's kind of eating away at that, he realizes it's a it's a striking rune. Makes the weapon hit harder.
Very nice. Is anyone able to immediately use that, or do we want to try and get the rune off it and give it to someone like Jack? Or
I can use it.
Jesus Christ, Jack with striking on his pistol, and the amount of times he criticals, I don't think so.
I think so.
I think
so.
How many runes can you put in your pistol?
I mean, I could put it on my sword, Zed.
So to answer the question, how many runes can you put on an item? It's driven by the type of rune. So it keys off the potency rune. So a +1 potency rune allows you one non-foundational rune, which in Barristan's case is flaming. Yeah. But striking, I believe, because we had this conversation the other week, striking
is a fundamental as well.
Is a fundamental. So you can have a potency, a striking, and then however many non-fundamental runes that the plus allows you to have.
Yeah.
That's not a blade, it's a rock.
For Jack, or maybe even Ember, is that they tend to be always making attacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get high value out of that, or ought to get high value out of that.
Correct, yeah.
Well, if Ember's taking it, she needs to decide what's going to be her primary attack weapon.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm going to chuck my repair toolkit in the stash in the wagon.
Okay.
So you're not carrying it around with you? Yeah.
No.
Makes sense.
Well, I was using the longbow because it had 1d8 damage, but my spear and the shortbow both have 1d6.
Yep.
And with the spear, I also get a bonus because I got reach, so I can be behind my pet if it's in the front.
Yep.
Or behind one of you guys, or even be on the opposite side and be out of range of stuff. If
Just got to remember, if you put something like a striking rune on your spear, you should be fundamentally attacking most combats in melee, not in, because a striking rune is a precious commodity and it's not cheap.
Okay, well, I'm not doing it now, but
the
thing is with the bow is I can put a mark on something, shoot it in the same turn, and get the pet to attack it in the same turn. So that's both 2 precisions per.
With a bow, there's less movement involved.
Yeah,
so your action economy is better.
So if something gets close to me.
Alternatively, Jack maybe puts it on his gun or his jabby weapon that he always uses to reload.
Yeah.
What does the striking rune actually do? Is it just
doubles your damage dice? So if you do
okay, right. So it'd be ideal.
And that also gets doubled in a crit.
Ooh.
Oh, let's stick it on the pistol.
So bear that in mind. Well, you can't do it right now. You need to do. Somebody needs to do it for you. But yes, those are the kind of decisions you need to make. Okay,
why is everyone hidden all of a sudden?
It's night.
It's dark.
It's dark.
Lights went out. Yeah.
Oh,
Right. So I've got all my scrolls now. They're all that. What was that?
It's a new day and it's raining.
Well,
that's what it was. Okay, so following day, it is raining as usual.
Ooh. Oh, we haven't rested, have we?
Inside.
You may take a rest. Remember, rest doesn't heal you to full like D&D, but just hit the rest at the top of your character sheet and take what's given.
I will attempt a treat wounds on Jack.
Okay.
First activity of the day.
Oh,
thank
wrong
you
character.
very much. Where's my...
Just remember now, we've put... Oh, so for Coruscant's benefit, we've put all of the character tokens onto the main Stolen Lands hex map. They're up in the top right-hand corner, just so that you can apply things on this map as if we're on here.
Okay.
Okay. Apply that healing, Jack.
I'm just changing my
spells.
Sorry.
Sorry. Where's the...
So Zed, I think the idea here is to circumnavigate the lake, unless we can find a boat on the shore and move over to the other side and explore the 4 hexes over on the other side.
Have I deleted the party token off here?
Yeah,
it's gone.
I think it's like underneath the everyone top right corner. I think it's underneath all the us lot, probably, maybe.
Couldn't be.
Oh, it's just me. That's weird. Why am I?
You can only see your own token.
I must have deleted it by accident. One sec, let me put you back on.
Oops.
Oh no.
I think it's that one.
What?
Let's see.
Oh no, it's there, look. Found it. Alright, so, where are you going?
I was going to circumnavigate the lake and then explore the 4 hexes over on the other side.
Probably this one first.
Yeah.
You sure?
One, then we can...
That's weird. That's there towns in that one.
But there. I know it was going to take a longer journey than that, though. Well, no, we've got 2 tokens on there.
Don't split the party.
Oh, so we can split the party.
There we go, we've got 1 token now. Alright. So you're going to go back up through your capital, through Lake Town. and then head back down to here. So you can pretty much do that. You won't necessarily have time to fully reconnoitre this area.
We want to take a kingdom turn as we go back through the capital or not?
You need a week.
Okay.
And you're still probably 2 weeks out from needing to do that. Week of the 24th or the 31st of the month is when you would need your next. It's currently the 10th of Desnus.
Yeah, we've been that a couple of days.
So let's do quick camping session.
Come on, Dad.
Come on,
20.
Come on, Ember.
That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, she succeeds.
Now let's do the camp management.
All right, camp management.
Oh, there we go. Now we're back on track.
Lovely jubbly.
Nice one, Jack.
There we go.
What does failure mean anyway? Just nothing happens.
So good, I can't even find the camp myself.
So if you get attacked, we've got plus bonuses. Nice one, Jack.
All right. Anybody else doing anything? No?
Yeah, good.
All right, we go to food.
Woohoo.
Do I get a +1 from that?
For some reason, I couldn't change. Yes, you would do. I couldn't change basic meal from survival last game, and I don't know why. We assumed it was because I wasn't technically controlling your character.
It's not there, is it? Something changed on my character.
Yeah, you've lost your law skill cooking, haven't you?
Yeah, where's it gone?
I don't know.
Too many failures.
I think I've changed the build.
There you go. It's appeared now.
Right.
I wonder if the import that I did then was a build that didn't have law cooking specified on it.
Possibly. Why did you re-import it last?
I think I re-imported it when you hit level 3, yeah. And we haven't really done many camping or any camping sessions since you hit level 3, bar the one we did last week when you weren't here. Oh, so close to a magic nat 20. Do you want to hit the apply meal and Max?
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
So much better than last week because Zed was running like dog shit for you.
I was running like that, yeah. All right. Following day, you wake as always, well refreshed. Nothing particularly disturbs you. It is about 7 o'clock in the morning. So you can spend half a day or so exploring and reconnoitering the area.
Too early. 7 o'clock's too early. We need a line.
I think we'll be reconnoitering the hex.
Let's close that down. Maybe we'll close. There we go.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
You kind of start to kind of follow the coastline of the sort of the pseudo lake, or the lake that you can see behind you. The early morning lights of Lake Town kind of flickering just on the edge of the river there. as you kind of head southwards and you kind of come inland a little bit, the ground turns somewhat marshy. And in the distance, sort of in the middle of this marsh, just illuminated by the early rising sun, because I think it's sunny, it is indeed sunny, you can see a thin wisp of smoke seemingly coming from what looks like a stand of trees in the middle of the marsh.
At least
Ember?
there should be fairly solid ground there if there's a stand of trees.
Ember, do you fancy taking a look at that?
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
engage. Just have a look and come back and tell us, please.
All right, I'll go head off to
Thank you, my lady.
being sneaky.
Be a blind stealth roll. Leads. Welcome to a slightly harder location. Coruscant, do you want to put your Mystic Armor on as well?
Wonder why I was back on my
That's why.
finger.
Always worrying when the GM reminds you to put your protections up.
How do I get it to do a blind? Oh no, it's because I've got to do it down here, haven't I? Blind gem roll.
Does it automatically put the effect on you now? Doesn't it?
Couple of things. First and foremost, you do have to trudge across the marsh. Do you want to do that?
There's no way around it. So it's in the middle of the marsh.
Oh, you can go round it, but it's going to be the same problem all the way round. Is this? There seems to be a smallish island. From where you are, I mean, it's probably 60, 70 feet across. You don't know how deep how far back it goes. Clumps of trees, thickish foliage, and what looks like a wisp of smoke. I would say the marsh is probably 100, 150 feet from where you are to where this, for want of a better word, let's call it an island, sits amidst this kind of marshy, stagnant, marshy ground.
But I would say,
guess.
Ember, is use your common sense. If you can't get there, come back and tell us. Don't get yourself into any trouble.
Oh. Can I actually hear him? I can't hear him from this distance, can I?
No, but you know, it's. I'm just putting that point out there.
Well, I'll head back and tell the guy.
Unless you want me to shout, Ember.
How close were you trying to get, and are you going across the marsh?
Close enough to figure out what this smoke is coming up.
It appears to be a bluish coloured smoke.
Yeah, but what's causing it?
Okay, so you are going into the marsh then. So you're going to
I'm not going into the marsh. I'm going to get to the edge of the marsh to see if I can figure out what it is from there. If I'm not, then I'll go get the rest of them and bring them here, and then we can all go across the marsh.
That sounds like a good plan.
It's a great plan. You have no idea.
I have no idea.
How far across the marsh is it then? So,
150.
About 100 feet.
It's a redded fireball.
Okay, so it looks like smoke from a fire, and in the midst of this clump of foliage and trees, you think you can see maybe a fence line, or you can see what appears to be not naturally occurring sort of shapes and geometry.
How
compared to
some kind of
How tall's the fence?
From where you are, you have no idea.
So maybe some herbalist or whatever set up a house here. Who knows?
Maybe.
I would say in order to see exactly what this is, you're going to have to go about 30 to 40 feet into the marsh itself to get to a point where you can physically see enough through the foliage to see what's there.
I will do that, but only when the rest of the group is where I am right now.
Yeah, the group is moved up.
Okay,
How about
because they can still see me.
tie off on a rope?
Tie. Good idea. You can attach my vine to yourself, and it's 50 feet long.
Okay.
And I'll attach the other after me.
Ember offers you a vine.
I shall take the vine.
Okay. All right.
Start looking for a heavy object.
Using using the haft of her spear, she starts kind of poking the ground in front of her. It's soft ground, it's marshy ground, it's slow going. You definitely cannot get your cart over here. But as you get out to about sort of 50 feet ish, you can start to make out what appears to be a squat kind of mud construction, maybe a mud hut or something, with smoke coming out of what appears to be what would be a hole in the roof. And this fence line, there is a fence line probably maybe 10, 15 feet off the edge of the island, on the inside the island. It's the island. So it seems to be marking a boundary.
How tall's the fence?
Waist height.
Waist height?
A little bit higher than waist height, yeah.
But that's not going to keep any monsters or anything out.
It looks pretty.
Oh.
Like a picket fence in America.
Is it white?
No purpose whatsoever.
So it's a white fence probably then or something.
Not a white fence, it's just bits of log that have been cut and fastened together to create a boundary.
This is my house, my area. Back the hell off.
That is exactly what this is for.
Looking down on somebody else's civilization. Terrible.
Yes.
I think we should just be
I live in the
polite.
trees, so I'm not used to this kind of thing.
Make ourselves known and move in.
No, I need to
knock
find
on the door and say, get off our land.
Yeah.
I'm not jumping the fence.
You're against you.
Is there a gate anywhere around the fence?
Is there a gate around the fence? How far round are you going to go? Because no, there is no gate at your approach.
All right, well, I'll go look for a gate because I'm not going to. If it's someone's back door,
You're going to go around the outside.
And smash the back doors in.
Door.
It is definitely somebody's back door, and you can definitely
it's usually
smash
polite
it
to
down.
gently tap
I'll
us.
also beckon the rest of the group over as well because seems no one.
It's a gangbang.
Oh no!
Let's all go around the
So
outside.
anyway, so should we just go and use the gate and just be polite neighbours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe make ourselves known.
Yep, exactly.
All right, so you are going to wade across the marsh, leave the horse and wagon and horses tied up on the dry land. You'll be able to see them. You can position them so you can let them graze and you can see them from the island and kind of trudge your way across. What Ember will do is she will spot that kind of coming in mostly from the east. You kind of probably came at this more from the north to northeast, and by moving around sort of east to just east southeast, you start to see what appears to be a here and there some sort of stones that have been laid inside the marsh itself, and occasionally some spikes that are some poles that are sticking up as if it's marking a path across, and it lines up with a path that you can see kind of coming up from the marsh and winding its way to what does appear to be a gate.
Oh.
And so you make your way there.
To knock the witches up.
Curious, Ed, what are the helmeted things?
Well, as you get to the island, as I say, this is kind of picket fence size. It's not huge. You notice two propped up, looking a bit limp, pumpkin-headed scarecrows.
Huh? Where'd you get
Ooh.
the pumpkin from?
Oh.
I think
Pumpkins
I
are
vote
us.
for
Where-
knocking on the gate, making ourselves known.
I'll walk to the side.
Can I
Sorry.
recall knowledge on them?
You wish to recall knowledge?
Just in case I know of any creatures that are like this.
It is it's one of those.
Before we start invading this person's property, should we just say hello?
I was going to do that. Yeah, I was going to say, hello, hello, the hut.
And I'll knock on
Anybody
the
in?
gate.
Give me 1 second.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. I'm wilderness cookies.
Yeah, wilderness cookies.
Yes. Wilderness girls.
Cookies. Hello. Best film.
Okay. I need Arcana or crafting, please.
Ooh.
Hold on. Oh, no, it actually freaking tells me, doesn't it? Okay, hang on. I need Arcana or crafting. Recall knowledge.
Oh, my not blind. Sorry, I clicked it twice again. Stupid.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Take the first one though.
Yep.
I'm taking the first roll from Garin. Absolutely. I mean, everybody's seen a scarecrow.
It's got a silly head.
Sometimes people use silly things to make scarecrows.
Oh, is that normal to have a pumpkin on a scarecrow?
Yep.
It doesn't look unnatural to you. It looks quite fine.
Can I shout catch and then throw my alchemist fire at one?
No.
Why? No. As you start getting this
Oh no! I've done it. No, there's done this. No. I've actually done it. I have actually lobbed.
All right.
I request to do a acrobatics roll to catch it before he.
Harrison's just going to punch Jack in the face and say, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Okay. Roll a.
Can we roll initiative?
Roll a ranged attack.
Well, I would stop him before he does it, though.
Let me just do.
If I can.
I'd be a natural one, and he sets himself alight there.
Yeah. Then we're called pissing him.
Falling out, there was no response.
Is there anything on the gate? Like a bell?
Find it. Just hold on a minute.
Press a button.
I've already banged on the gate.
Is there a button?
Strange.
So like
a ring doorbell.
A ring doorbell, yeah.
I'm not home.
The battery's flat.
Yeah. I'm just at work.
Yeah.
Are we?
Right, TV license.
Leave the small children in the parcel storage.
You're trying to do something, say something?
Yes, I'm just trying to. Did you say let's do the
Range attack.
range attack? I suppose it's going to be that one, isn't it?
Oh shit.
Okay. It's absolutely that one. So you, what are you throwing it at? Which one?
It will be this one here.
It's
It's an underarm one.
Matthew.
It is.
Garen, you're right next to him. Kick him in the chin.
It's inside range, so that's absolutely fine. That will hit. Roll some damage for me.
Okie dokie.
Okay. fire hits this thing and it kind of washes over it. For a brief moment, bits of the scarecrow, like clothing and straw and things, kind of flicker and kind of sort of, and then they kind of just kind of die down as just a general dampness of the marsh kind of just overcomes it.
See the effect on this thing.
So it didn't actually do anything.
I know, it caught a light. It seemed to catch a light quite effectively for the brief sort of 10, 15 seconds. Well, probably not that, like 6 seconds or so before it gets.
It's straw, though, so
just kind of ignite. It kind of dissipates from the dampness of the marsh. But it doesn't move, doesn't do anything, doesn't.
Okay, that's
change.
Because I worked out
literally grabbing Jack by his collar, giving him a shake and saying, "What are you doing? Are you trying to burn down people's houses?"
I'm just seeing if it's alive. See if it's.
Clearly, it's not
a monster.
Are you going to do this to every village and farm we walk past?
That's property damage. It's property damage. Yeah. Even if it is alive, it's somebody else's.
Jack, when we leave this place, you're going to build another one for her, or for him, or
no, you can. Nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. No.
Oh, shit! Sorry.
What?
That
it gets up and it kills you.
No, hang on. A dilapidated mud hut squats atop a small hummock in the middle of a fetid marsh. A thin tendril of bluish smoke trickling through a gaping hole in its moss-covered roof. A wooden fence surrounds the perimeter of the mound. It's festooned with crude fetishes carved out of sticks, feathers, animal bones. A lone crow calls noisily from the top of a nearby cypress tree, and actually it kind of flies off as soon as the fire is thrown. But somebody said about knocking on the gate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a waist-high wooden fence with a single gate. A fist-sized rusted iron bell hangs from a hairy length of rope tied to a crooked post next to the gate.
I'd like to ring the ring doorbell.
You'd like to ring the ring doorbell. Okay, so you ring the bell. And after a couple of minutes...
We're not here at the moment. It'll take a moment to get to the door.
The door opens, and a figure that looks something like this sticks their head out of the door. Yes?
Oh, my God.
Who approaches and rings my bell?
Hail, my lady. We are from the new town of...
okay.
Of over there.
We haven't got a name yet.
Lake Town.
Oh, that's
we are from Lake Town.
It's Lake Town until we upgrade it.
We are the new rulers. Oh, well, this gentleman here is a new ruler of this land. We are just coming through and saying welcome to all the people who live here and just letting you know who we are. We are sorry about the scarecrow.
Burning down her scarecrows isn't exactly very fucking welcoming, is it, Jack?
Maybe she didn't notice. Maybe she didn't notice.
I'm just gonna because I missed
the Stag Lord.
1 second. Because I missed reading the description out. Jack, would you still have thrown?
No, I wouldn't. I would have actually rung the bell, to be honest.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So we'll undo that bit. So he never threw the bell. So give yourself another alchemist fire back.
No, don't.
Just undo that. She says, "Well, you rule my land. Who gave you permission to take my land? You human thugs think you can take everything that doesn't belong to you."
We're not taking anything away from you.
We don't, my lady. We killed the Stag Lord and rescued these lands from his wanton ruin and rage. We were tasked by the Lady of Brevoy, not Brevoy.
Lady Jumanji.
Lady Jumanji. To bring peace to these lands, and we have done so. Now we are just making people aware that if you need help or any assistance, we are at Lake Town to the east. And we're inquiring who people are. We're doing a census, basically.
What have you got so we can tax you?
Yes.
You want me to be part of this kingdom of yours? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
If you wish to,
Yes,
but
it's
you may
your choice.
participate as much or as little as you wish.
I've survived 10 generations of your kind without the need to join any kind of civilization.
oh,
No, that is not for me. Be off with you.
That's fine, my lady. We shall mark it on the map that this area is yours, and although inside our kingdom, and not to be trifled with. Can I take your name, please, my lady?
Give me a diplomacy check, please, Maddie.
Certainly.
Can I aid that?
Find something that is mutually beneficial.
Can I recall knowledge as well?
You can recall. Hang on. You can
change
recall
the blind.
knowledge using society. Barristan, give me a DC 15 aid, please.
What is that? Just diplomacy DC 15?
I think it's diplomacy DC 15. Yeah.
Hopefully I won't make it any worse.
Oh,
15.
nice.
All right. Coruscant, you have no
What's that, plus
real. I mean, this is an old woman. Obviously, in your mind, Coruscant probably a magic user of some kind. But what specifically, you have no clue.
I mean, I'm getting that from the table.
Plus whatever the aid was.
I'd like to find out if she
I'm getting that from the 10 fucking generations.
Yeah.
Garin, why did you roll a deception check?
I don't know because I'm stupid.
Are you lying to?
No, I'm not lying to you. I clicked the wrong button. Sorry.
That's diplomacy there.
Did you say diplomacy? No. I wrote it blind. There we go.
Wouldn't we know whether... Yeah, you rolled.
Well, you rolled a diplomacy check. I just need to double check. So your diplomacy check would have been 22 plus 1 for the aid is 23. Okay. Do you wish, Garin, to use a hero point? Your total currently stands at 23.
What did I originally? It was 13, wasn't it? Okay, so I'll take the blind roll I sent you. Or do you want me to do a completely different roll?
I want you to do a completely different roll.
Zed, I want to find out if she has any. If she wants any help with anything, so we can find something mutually beneficial for both of us.
Okay.
Well, what about
in a second?
What about those things that we harvest? Those what are they called?
Thingy,
probably.
She kind of screws her face up at you. Be off with you. I don't wish to be any part of your human society. No. Go. This is my land. This is my land. I earned it. I nurtured it. I live here. You don't. Go off.
That seems fair.
Maybe she'd like to tickle.
We apologise for intruding on your property, on your land.
You've not quite intruded yet, my friend. My poor humans. Nearly called you my friends. You've not quite intruded yet. No. I permit visitors to come to the gate, and that is as far as they come.
That's fine.
Is there anything that we can help you with at the moment?
Exactly.
Oh, a helpful one, are you?
Yep.
She wants
Looks at you. You're quite tall and muscular, aren't you?
You haven't seen the half of it yet.
Well, I am in need of a little
Shrubbery.
something. Yes.
This is going to be disturbing.
What can we help you with then?
Can you give me a diplomacy check now, please, Kendall?
It's in with a little waterfall.
I've just put something in chat, by the way, Zed.
Say again.
put something in chat.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know. Are you offering her them?
Not me, because I got no diplomacy skills. I'm just saying one of the other people. Maybe she wants these things and just shove them over.
But they're on the wagon, and you
shit.
didn't bring them over, did you? Because nobody declared that you were bringing them over.
Okay.
You can go. No, I don't think I need any help with anything, really. As nice as you look, I'm not that hungry.
Well, if you do feel in need of any help or assistance anyway, please feel free to send contact to us at Lake Town. It's the stand where the old Stag Lord's fort was.
Or indeed, if you feel aggrieved in any way in our actions in settling these areas, obviously not within your
Domain.
Boundary or domain.
Yeah.
We may pop through from time to time. Would you be willing to shelter travellers at all, or anything you would like to trade with travellers?
That was going to be my question.
Yeah, I was going to say that she's got anything she wants to sell.
Trade.
She's got that one-bedroom property in the middle of a swamp.
Because I don't care what you do as long as you don't come through my swamp and stop on my island. Nope, I will not have humans camping on my island hither and indeed thither. I think that would be very rude and inconvenient to me, Wurzel, and Sally.
Really?
Oh,
I couldn't think of any other names for them.
awesome.
So I'd say, surely that's not in the Kingmaker book. Surely.
No, it's not. It's not. It's the kind of thing that you'd find in a Warhammer Fantasy role-playing scenario, but not in a Pathfinder game.
Awesome.
Are they your friends then, Wurzel and Sally?
They keep the unwanted things away from my crops. Yes.
Oh, what is it that's unwanted around here then?
Everything.
Are there any specific dangers that you would be able to warn us of, or perhaps that we could help take care of for you?
Probably else.
Me and my temper, and it's getting short. Now be off with you.
Very well,
Not short as Ember.
Can I just clarify something? What land are you actually saying is yours?
This. She gestures around.
I just assumed this hut and inside the fence, but now you've just said swamp, which is a bigger parcel of land that you're saying is yours. Just for the census and our maps, of course.
No, the swamp, you're welcome to the nasty, stinky swamp, just not the island. That's mine.
Bring in the machines. We can tear it down.
I can build some really, really tall, high-rise buildings all around it, so she gets no sunlight. Yeah.
We could just leave it be.
I think
visit,
for now.
Visit later, or see if any rumours kick about.
Because I don't think we've really necessarily come across, or this isn't really come into play. So she is currently unfriendly towards you. Your diplomacy checks have not been good enough to shift her position.
Yes.
So you're going to have to figure out with it, because she's not going to tell you, if there's anything you could offer or do for her that might help change that course of action, that disposition.
Mm.
But you're getting a sense. You're getting a sense now that she's getting angry and annoyed.
Sorry,
too much for one day. Perhaps we'll come back.
Yeah, we're leaving now, but just to let you know, we are ridding this land of all the evil animals and beasts that roam in that try to harm innocent travellers.
Whoever that may be.
Whoever that may be. Yes.
My crow.
Is your crow particularly evil, or is it a crow?
It's a crow.
Well, that's fine.
But I don't think we'll be ridding the lands of crows. No, they seem reasonable beasts.
Yes, we have
Unless it travels with lots of friends, in which case it could be evil then.
A murder.
I mean, if it had glowing red eyes or attacked people, then possibly, but...
You just said it's a
He
normal.
snorts. It's just a crow, but it's my friend.
That's fine.
Well,
And
we'll be
unlike
sure
you-
to...
He's allowed inside my property.
Do you like crows because they don't talk?
They do
I
talk,
like
though.
crows because they're black.
I think we should move on from here.
I think we should before she
Yes.
decide.
Thank you for your time, my lady. Be safe.
Right, it's so funny. Medi keeps calling everyone my lady or my lord.
Okay.
Because I'm a bard. Everybody's my
Sure.
lady or my lord.
She's not a.
I'll mark.
She's not a lady. She's a fucking hag.
I'm going to call it old
I'll
crone.
mark that as
Sure.
reconnoitred.
You're not my king.
I'll-
Who gave you permission to be our king? Some lady with waving a sword out of the lake?
To be
Some
fair, though,
watery
she did
tart.
seem to just want to be left alone.
She did.
Yeah.
But now I'll mark you with a landmark called Hut in the Swamp.
Mhm.
And we'll obviously at some point in due time, you may come back to the Hut in the Swamp.
Yeah, to either
With the-
make peace
with-
or
with-
rain hell.
With the trebuchets. Yeah.
Yes.
With the trebuchets.
Well,
Okay.
she might be sat on oil, you never know.
And literally, as you kind of say, we'll leave you. You know, all you do is you hear the door slam, a muttering fades off into the
Right,
quiet.
take the collar off, Jack.
I mean, she could just be a crazy old...
No, there's
Hag.
there's more to her than meets the eye.
But with
Yeah, I
green
think-
skin?
We should come back at a time when she is better disposed to our.
And we're
to-
a higher level. Did you see
Maybe.
did you see the red skull above her head?
23, though, did not
No, I know.
sway her. Wow.
Mhm.
23 did not sway her now.
Let's hold off.
That was a
Well,
13
with
plus
having-
9.
So it's so the DC for unfriendly is 20 plus charisma mod.
We're currently playing a 1-4 mod, and she's in a 3 to 6 in high tier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I'd be aiming at 30s, I
am-
think.
Wondering as we sweep past to the next hex, whether we take a look at the shoreline to the south of us, because there's an island there with something. I'm not saying we explore it, but we should see if we can see what it is, maybe.
Oh.
Oh, well, this. Oh, we could do, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's something on it. Yeah, it looks like there's something on it. Isn't it?
Yeah, maybe drop down. Yeah, definitely. Good call.
I mean,
There's also
we
something-
wouldn't know that, though. But
And we're totally not gaming the system and the map with the lack of fog of war.
Okay.
We're following.
Oh, so you do have half a day left, so you can travel southwards if you want and sort of get to here and then camp near the shoreline before taking the day to kind of figure out WTF.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I'll move here.
Have we got a token on this?
It's
No.
disappeared again.
Oh, we're moving up. I can't see it. Right, I'll
No,
refresh.
it's got. No, I've just done that. I've just swapped maps and it's still not there.
Top right.
I'm not refreshing
Mine's
because it would
still
take me a day.
there. Oh, hello. Party one just. Oh, it's back.
You got? Is that the one you meant, Sorentar?
I just can't see a party token.
Yeah, it's disappeared like it was when we first started.
Okay.
I can see it.
That might be because right now I think I've got the time all confused. Yeah, hang on a sec. Is that better?
No, but it's fine.
Don't matter.
No.
As long as somebody can see it and
Oh,
say
it's
where
back.
we're going.
It's there. It's there.
You can't see the token in here.
I just drew a square over it. Click your left mouse button down and draw a square above that hex. Mine appeared.
Hold on.
No.
Oh, it's appeared for me. I don't know why. Oh, it only appears if you drag the box around.
Ah, right, okay, yeah, it's just appeared now. By
Awesomeness.
selecting it with a selection thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird.
Okay. Lettuce. Camp. One second. Go for it, Dart.
What?
Nat 20, Dart.
Ooh.
Hang on, let's do the camp management first before we start rolling, right?
Yeah. Try and
No,
get your.
Jack's
I did
crit
roll,
rolled
but
every roll.
nothing's happened.
Fantastic stuff.
Well, failed.
I love those dice, Dart.
Why?
Failure.
What, you mean those?
I like guys' dice. I think they're really cool.
I fell asleep again on watch. Sorry.
Which one's his dice? Roller dice.
Please.
I don't know. Falling asleep on watch. It's
Oh,
not
Jesus.
fun. It's not bad.
Nice.
It's hard to read his dice, by the way.
Okay. Let's do cooking for the evening.
Go on, sorry, let's not mess this
Go
up again, Coristan. You can do
Something
it.
spicy. Spicy would be nice.
I got a plus from anything?
No. Did Garen succeed?
I succeeded.
You get a plus one for me tending the fire for you.
You get a plus one, but it's a status bonus to attacks and saving
attacks,
throws.
Exactly, yeah.
My enhanced campfire gives you a +1 circumstance bonus.
Or
2 if you're over 11 levels.
Mm-hmm.
All cooking activities that take place for the remainder of the camping session can.
+1, did you say?
Yep.
Yeah, +1 from me tending the fire.
is it a circumstance bonus for tending the fire though? Because circumstance bonus won't stack.
Oh.
I think it should already be on there. If you look in the top right.
That's me.
Flat
That's
checks
mine.
to determine
Campfire.
encounters at campsite for next 24 hours, DC 2 higher
there's,
than normal.
there's an enhanced campfire on there, yeah.
That's me.
That's literally just for encounters, though, isn't it?
No, it's just cooking.
Oh, nicely done, sir.
There you go. That's what it says.
It does. Sorry, Dart. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Sorry. Not too.
Can we just work on a little bit of mic discipline?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, my fault. I'm wondering.
Okay, so make sure you've done all of your food and stuff. Then I will trigger a rest. Who's on watch?
Nobody.
Always me to start.
I'm usually midnight.
Always.
Sorry, guy.
I've fallen asleep, I think.
All right. Right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this.
Okay.
Take a 10-minute break.
All right.
Cool. You've gone somewhere that I wasn't expecting. So I need to grab a quick drink and a quick prep for where you've gone. And then we'll come back.
We're not planning on exploring the island. We're just trying to see what's over there, I think.
Everybody says that before, and then you get all like, you see things and you're like, oh, shiny. It's not a problem. It doesn't matter if you are or you aren't. I mean, the scenario, everything's set up, so I'm not worried about it. I just need to make sure the maps are available. Oh, this is an amazing map.
I do think Lisa's getting a bit fed up with my slight addiction to Temu and all the wonderful all the wonderful shit I can buy.
What are you buying now?
Well, I bought
What's
a new
Temu?
steering wheel cover for my car, 48 rolls of toilet paper, because, 6 bottles of fairy washing up liquid,
You
a
never know.
16-piece veg slicer.
But do you have veg?
Yeah, so, but we get the pre-chopped stuff. Judge
I mean-
some comic, Judge Dredd comic.
Oh, they were great.
Yeah, I got the
Very
the
good.
year one, whatever it was, which is like from 02 onwards, which is all right because I think
Wow.
I've got the first one. So, and yeah, just crap. Some more dice. I need to find a dice tower.
Yeah, but don't you miss the thrill of throwing the dice?
At people,
Well, but yeah, okay, fine. I mean,
you do, yeah.
the dice tower is nice, but it's like you're not really throwing it. The dice tower's
No,
doing
you're just dropping it. It's doing all the work, isn't it? I totally agree with that.
when you roll it and you roll a 20, you think, whoa, yeah, whereas dice tower's
It's that little twist to the wrist, and you get a nat 20. And you think,
Oh,
that was me. That was skill. That was Vegas, baby.
so true, so true.
But yeah, it's just amazing the amount of shit you can buy for peanuts. And I got 170 cash back off it as well.
Right, okay.
So what's coming tomorrow?
The anal reamer.
Oh, you can buy that shit as well.
You can.
My God.
The kind of stuff that you can buy on there is just very bizarre.
I bought a water feature, which is like these pots where the water dribbles down and stuff, and it looks really nice. And then I read the review after I'd already bought it, and it said a lot smaller than what you think. so it probably fits in my hand. But then I got a nice dash cam for my car, which is a forwards and backwards 360 job. And I've got some nice bows from there as well, so I can shoot people when they're running. I've got a massive box of cola bottles coming. I'm a diabetes fat bastard.
I say that'll help you diabetic, won't it?
Yes,
Diabetes,
it will.
won't it?
It is. It's diabetic friendly. So you don't need a pancreas anymore. I also got all the fighting fantasy books from like 1 to 10, so I'm quite cool about that.
Nice. I think we all have a laugh. I really think you'll enjoy this.
Oh, I don't know.
What was that noise?
Ignore me because I messed up.
Lisa's Mediquit person who came to drop some equipment off for her saw my doormat and was like, "Is he a geek
What's
too?"
your door? What's your
Definitely
doormat?
Definitely not a door trap. Sorry, a trap door. Dexterity saving roll throw.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely not a trap door. Roll a dexterity saving throw. Awesome. That's loud. Lisa, honey, that's loud. Oh, I forgot to put us on the break screen. Dan.
That's fine. We're pretty much ready to come back, aren't we?
Oh geez, rolling doors, we're in trouble.
D100s. Oh my god.
He's just rolling for what the troops this army is made up of.
Yes.
Yeah,
59
exactly.
hobgoblins.
93 giants, 22 storm giants, 19 dragons, 47 white, 46 liches, and 59
And there's that chuffing
dogs.
partridge there, isn't there, in that pear tree?
Mm.
Do you know, Lisa was complaining last night that I gave a team who got a lot of Cadbury stuff. There's like munchies, Rolos, that sort of thing, and in this packet. And they were melting, so I put them in the freezer. And I got out tonight, and she's like, "You left my chocolates in the freezer all day." So I took them out, and I got a Yorkie. Never have a frozen Yorkie.
Oh god.
Why?
Break your
Because
teeth on that.
Yeah, your teeth. Yeah. I sucked it and sucked it. I'm like, oh.
Well, yeah, you've got to let it get to room temperature again, haven't you?
Yes.
Should have plugged it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
God,
Yeah.
I remember when the Yorkie first came out. That's going back a bit.
They were massive.
Well, exactly.
They were,
Yeah.
they were so big.
I got some wagon wheels and they're so small, but I was thinking when I had them last, I was small myself.
Yeah, your hands were small.
No, food has got smaller.
It has got smaller, right?
I don't care what people say, food has got smaller.
It definitely has. It's like cream eggs. They've shrunk like I don't know what.
Mars bars.
Mars bars, yeah, God, yeah.
Oh, God.
But I was going to buy, Morrison's had this big bar of Toblerone, like 60 quid, and it was like massive, and that thick, you know, proper top of the mouth killer.
I do
I saw somebody walking right down the street with one of those over the shoulder.
Yeah, and I was going to buy it, and then I had flashbacks of destroying my mouth. I was like, no.
It's lovely chocolate.
It's gorgeous. You can't just chuff and eat it without killing yourself.
It really is lovely.
It's as bad as chucking a D4 in your mouth, for God's sake.
It is. It's exactly chucking a D4 in your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to have some Toblerone while I walk over this Lego.
Oh, God.
It's like sometimes I take the recycling out and I'm like, I'll just take it out now, and I forget I've got nothing on my feet. And I've got a gravel. I'm like, shit. Little 10 steps, little steps.
I couldn't do that for fear of standing on a slug.
You're right.
I've done it once, and it's fucking horrible.
See, I wouldn't mind that. It's the sharp stones. It's like, oh,
It's when they pop under your feet,
no.
and they're all in between your toes. It's horrid. It's like,
Just
I have
cover
to
your
say,
foot in salt.
I have never experienced that. And
it's grim. It's absolutely grim.
What you say, I don't think I want to be fair. It sounds
it's
awful.
grim. It is hot.
We are all back. We are all back.
It's worse than standing in shit. It's worse than standing in shit. It really is.
Oh, I do it all the time. It's fine. It's nice. In bare feet.
Ember.
Yeah.
It's about 2 a.m. in the morning. You're sat on watch. Ghost gently snoring by your side. Looking out from where you are, your slightly raised position, not too far away from the edge of the lake, but you can see the blackness out on the lake where you believe the island will be the following day. You notice a flickering light. Seems to kind of flicker on.
Sorry,
flickering light where on the island, and then you can see a couple more lights seem to dance low over the water.
Okay, I wake up. Do you mind waking up? Barristan. Oh, he's not back yet. In that case, I
fuck
woke
off, Ember.
up.
It's just fireflies.
I wake up. Coriston.
Okay, you wake up, Coriston.
It can't be morning already. It's still dark. What?
It is still dark.
There's lights so flickering on that over the water.
I'll have a look.
Hey,
Where you are, you
can
can see.
By the way, Zed.
You can give me recall knowledge, occultism.
Oh, I'm not training that.
You don't have to be trained to do a recall knowledge.
Where is it? Oh, occult. Oh, occult. +1.
No. Blind.
Sorry.
Does need to be blind. Try and make all rolls blind other than combat rolls. It makes a lot more sense.
Keep having to change the thing.
Change it above the text box.
Yeah, change it above the text box. You can see it should say public roll. Just change that to blind GM roll, and you would never have to. You'll only have to remember to change it. There you go. Blind.
Yeah, I do, but I forgot to change it back.
No worries. No idea. There just seem to be lights that seem to be shifting through much of the rainbow.
Do these look like the lights we saw in the forest?
They do look like the lights you saw in the forest.
Good callback.
Oh my god, not those.
Oh, by the way, Garen, I've woken you up, but you were AFK.
Mother.
I'll start waking everybody else up.
Barristan, not Garen.
Not Garen.
Barristan.
Wake the others up and I'll start.
What's going on? Sorry, need to gargle first.
Start seeing the lights going on over the water.
Well, if they're not coming towards us, let's ignore them and go back to sleep.
Well, some of them are on the water. Well, you said some were on the water, not just on the island, didn't you?
Well,
Did you say there was?
Yeah, there's a couple that seem to be bouncing and sort of flickering and floating over the water. And then there seems to be one more that's kind of just hovering, moving slowly over the island itself. They're not big.
I'm going to strum my lute. Boo, 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 boo.
They're not coming towards you now.
That's okay then.
Is it in tune?
Yeah.
The lute's in tune, yeah.
Come on,
I'm not. But the lute is.
Has anybody heard of these?
Heard.
The only time
I've heard of things similar.
Yes.
They look like the lights that we saw in the forest.
In the forest.
But there's more of them.
So, like, when those... Didn't we give some gifts to those?
That was Fae. That wasn't what we originally thought it was. That was what we thought were Fae.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean the horrible, like, nightcrawlery demon thing?
Yeah, the squealer things in the forest.
Oh shit! Do we think these are real ones then?
But they weren't real.
I thought we decided that they were something else.
We thought
they were Fae. Yeah, we thought they were Fae playing pranks,
tricks on us. Yeah,
and then we left them gifts, and things seemed to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have to leave more gifts?
Do we want to get out of here then?
I think we at least want to prepare.
Should we tie up Ember, leave on the shore?
Yeah, but how are we going to get across the lake anyway to Lion?
Leave Ember as a gift.
Yes.
Let's see.
Let's push back from the lake a bit, from the lake's edge, and let's just pass the night, keep watch. If they come towards us, wake us up. Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
Get rested. Exactly.
Can I wake you up first?
Can anybody else spot them to get a bead on them? Because I think we only heard them last time.
Well, that's true. Let me do a perception if I can.
We identified them from the sound, didn't we? Jack identified them from the sound. Not
anybody else good with the cultism?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'll just see where I can spot the distance if possible.
Oh. Well, it wouldn't be spotting them. It would be the same society check to recall knowledge.
Garrett,
to identify them.
What lights, Garrett?
Oh, okay. They're the northern lights.
Are you going to do anything particular, or are you just going to kind of, whoever's on watch through the night will just keep an eye on them, and the rest of you go back to kind of sleep until the morning?
I think we need the rest.
Suppose so, yeah.
I'm not going back to fucking sleep.
They're not doing anything.
Well, do we not just want to move away from them? We think it's a hazard.
We are doing moving a bit further in.
Move away from the bank, you mean?
Yes.
That was my suggestion, yeah.
Yeah, move farther back and then just keep an eye on them.
Yep.
I would argue you're not on the bank of the river, on the shores. You're kind of up, not too far from, maybe on a small ridge that kind of has
just like
some open space down. Yeah, yeah. And so this is kind of what you're seeing as you look down out over where the lake is. You can see, from the moonlight, the shimmering on the water, and then this kind of darkness that you think represents the island. And it's around there that you're seeing them. So they're probably a good couple of 100 feet away from you.
Oh, let's go.
And not
just
really
watching.
I thought you were going to say there's probably a couple of 100 of them.
There might be when you get closer.
Behind you.
Can I say something? When you say a couple of... no, wait on. When you say darkness, is this weird-looking darkness coming from that area?
It's nighttime. Not weird, it's nighttime.
Got it.
If it was weird magical, if it was weird and magical darkness, I would tell you that you can't see through it. So it's just nighttime.
Oh, okay.
Back to bed. Okay. If they get closer, Ember, wake us up.
I'm going to re-emphasize something that Evil said earlier. Can we watch Might Discipline? Because we are getting bad at the moment.
Yes, well, I thought as well.
No worries.
That's me.
Okay. Following morning. It's good to ask questions, by the way. Asking questions is great, but if one person's speaking, stop, wait till they've finished, wait till I address that question, and then go ahead. Because I can't keep track of all the different questions that are thrown at me, let alone make sense of what we're trying to do story-wise. So the following morning, as the sun rises, I have no idea what we said the weather was. I think it's going to be another nice sunny day. It's going to be a lovely day.
Well, it's not raining.
A lovely day.
You're muted.
Well, that's one. Has Medi now muted himself out of anger? Yeah, it's actually not a lovely day. It's not a lovely day. It is actually pissing it down. Lovely. Again, despite the fact that you are in spring. As the light kind of breaks and you kind of come out from amongst the trees and the tree line that you were sort of camping in, you kind of look out over this lake area. And it is a lake, and it's a fairly big lake. It's probably a good 2 or so miles across by maybe 3 miles. If we think about a hex being, I forget how big we said a hex is in this. Is it 12 miles or 5 miles? I can never remember. 5 miles, I think. 12 miles? Anyway, 12 miles. It's a significant portion of this area is this. What you see in the middle is a huge island. The island is quite difficult to see sort of where the lake sort of finishes and the island begins. The only thing that you note, that you can kind of see amidst dense foliage in the center, around the center of this island, appears to be a largish stone tower that sits atop the island is kind of rising like a hill, and it sits atop the hill, quite proud. But even from where you're sort of all gathering to look at this, that tower appears to be pretty ruined.
I'd say we move on from here.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of...
Until you visit the island, you cannot count this hex as reconnoitered.
To be honest,
Fine.
we need to think of how to get to the island.
Yes.
Oh, that's not difficult. There's a boat
Oh, bastard.
on the shore.
Hang on. He's making it
What,
too
right
easy.
next to us? That's
No, not next to you, but there is a boat on the shore. You can see it, kind of just.
Does it have a ferryman on it? The skeleton?
No, it has a rope that goes down to what looks like a cluster of stone on the beach.
We should go and have a look at the boat and see if it's been used recently.
She's going to look at the island.
Well, maybe in daytime, but by the sounds of it, not at night. Can we see any floaty lights during the day?
Can't see any floaty lights, no.
I'm up for a little bit during the daytime, provided that the boat's good.
Yeah.
See, this is what Zed said. He said they want to go somewhere. They say they don't want to explore, but they do.
That's true.
Because I know you guys, after doing this for 5 years, I know exactly what happens. Okay, you head down.
There's a box.
You head down.
Don't open it.
You head down to the shore and make your way over to the boat. First thing, the rope appears to have been wedged under a load of rocks to prevent it from being, moved away. There is some kind of the rope itself appears to be green, and bits of moss and other things are kind of dangling off it in places. The boat itself looks incredibly well. It's old. It's got that weathered wood look about it.
They look like it's about to break, kind of thing.
It seems to be intact, though, as far as you can tell.
Is it like the wood's swollen so his scourges have no water coming in?
I would just say, has anyone got the requisite skills to have a look and see how solid it is? Maybe crafting type stuff, or
I can craft it.
Yeah, if anybody's got crafting, go for a crafting check. Gather information, crafting. Okay. Pendle and Coruscant, you kind of pour over this and... Oh, who's that? Ember. Yeah, Ember. I mean, Ember, this boat's the best boat you've ever seen. Watertight. The oars look amazing. Even and you think it will hold like not just the party but all your horses.
Brilliant, guys.
To the rest of you, the boat looks okay. I mean, it won't hold horses, despite what Ember's telling you. It definitely won't hold the horses, and there's no way you're going to get the wagon on here. But as far as you can tell, it looks fine. It looks watertight. It looks weather resistant. There are no oars. You probably have to go find or make some oars, but it's usable.
Do you think, Barristan, is it worth the journey? Do we really need to go over there now? We can always come back. We'll have to come back this way anyway at some point.
Well, we can.
Well, I'm going to ask Coriston, how easy would it be to make oars?
There's some branches. We were right next to the forest.
That branch. Cut them.
Just cut them so they're a little bit flatter at one end.
Yeah. Not hard.
10 minutes worth of work and a quick crafting check, and you'll have a set of oars that are usable.
And a whole world of problems.
I didn't say that.
Well, let's at least go and have a look. If it looks like it's going to take a long time to have a look around the island, then we can always leave. If it's just an island, then...
My view is... Sorry.
What's worse that can happen?
My view is you took the time to come down here. Let's not turn around and go back. Let's have a look.
We'll end up in the far south if we take that philosophy, though.
If there are any caves, holes, etc., we'll have a quick look in. If they turn into tunnels, we'll go down the tunnels for like 3 or 4 months, and then
yes,
we'll end up back in Breathive.
No, we are definitely.
We got some maces to pick up, haven't we? The malls, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lightning spear for javelin.
Right. If we go to the island, can I just say we can go here as well afterwards?
Yeah, quick question. What was the plan?
I absolutely agree with that. We agree with Kendall. We get off this island well before night, because I don't want to mess with whatever seems to come out at night time.
There's lights.
What was the plan in this reconnoitering? What path we were looking at, what area we were looking at scouting?
I wanted to see what that island was that we could see out in the lake. I had no intention to go exploring it.
Let's have a look, see if there's a shoreline, if there's somewhere nice to... if there's a boat mooring or something, and a path, then let's have a look at that. If there's a nice shore, let's just have a quick look around, see if we can see where this tower is.
Yeah.
Boating.
If we say our limit on
this
scouting,
could be our holiday home.
Yeah, our limit on scouting. I'm thinking this might be my tower. Is going to be this bit of the lake and the river that goes west and east, and that's where we're going to scout down to before we start expanding more. Maybe.
I would like to scout the west of our town, certainly. Yeah.
There maybe, and then. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. What I like about this is that you're pushing yourself a little bit and you're being a little bit brave, which is great.
Because we're heroes.
None of this pussyfooting around of, I don't really want to go into the next zone. I'm not powerful enough. I'm just going to go in and see what happens. And I love the fact, I love the giggle on, like the grin on Guy's face. It just sums up how I feel inside, all warm and fluffy. So
that's a warning, everybody.
You spend sort of 10-15 minutes under the tutelage of both Coriston and Kendall, making a couple of branches and turning them, sort of cutting a couple of branches, turning them into suitable oars. Interestingly, the boat is probably big enough, slight squeeze, but is big enough for the 6 of you to get on. It is not big enough in that scenario for a pet.
Okay, good job they can swim.
Well, can't you dismiss it as summoning to where you are?
It takes 10 minutes, but yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a summon. It still has to move. It's not a summon as such.
It's not a summon, is it? It
No.
goes off into the undergrowth and goes and does its own thing, and you call it back. Yeah.
Right, well, I'm going to tie the horse and carter to a tree
Yeah, you can
at
do
the
that.
edge of the forest,
No.
just so you can see it.
Anyway, okay. So are you going to have Ghost swim alongside the boat, Ember?
No, I'll have the wolf do it instead.
Now, Ember, I've heard tales where rangers such as yourself can make your animals smaller.
I don't have magical abilities to do
Oh,
that.
sorry, must be druids that have that.
They're already small anyway.
Yeah, they're only tiny.
Oh yeah, it's small,
Well,
isn't
small.
it? Yours haven't grown yet, so it's
No.
fine. You can get the pet on your knee. That's not a problem.
Right.
For some reason in my head, I'm still thinking of them as medium, but that's not till level 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
You push out.
and they're awesome.
You push out into the lake. You've got Kendall and probably Jack or Barristan rowing, and the shoreline immediately opposite you appears to be quite rugged and quite rocky. No real way to kind of set ashore. But then as you kind of get a little bit closer, you notice what appears to be, funnily enough, or not funnily enough, a sort of a somewhat old wooden jetty that sticks out into the lake on the southern part of the island, and what appears to be amidst all of the dense foliage an actual path that kind of winds its way up the hill. The path itself does appear to be overgrown, but not as much as the rest of the island around it. Are you heading for the jetty?
Yes, let's go to the island of Macross the Black.
Not the island of Macross the Black.
Is there a shrubbery?
However, it is an island.
That's a much smaller island, unless that's just a bit sticking down.
No, the island's not that big.
Oh,
So
okay.
the island-
I thought it was a big island.
At its widest, the island is about 80-90 feet, and at its length, the island appears... It looked fairly big from land, hard to really gauge. At its height, it's about 120-130 feet north to south, and about 80 feet east to west.
Zed, I can see mobs. I'm assuming I shouldn't be able to.
Oh, can you see mobs? Well, I can't see them.
I can't see them.
I was going to say, I can now.
There's one there,
Oh,
and there's
right.
one
Yep.
Oh
there, and there's one... Sorry, I'm just pointing them out just to let you know. It's when the cover disappears.
Oh, yeah.
I unfortunately didn't see what they were, so I just saw tokens and then
I've lost them now.
averted my eyes. So
Fine. It's not a problem. So what you do, as you set... so if you imagine that the boat is here, and you've kind of pulled the boat up, you've all kind of jumped onto this jetty. The jetty itself is old. Several of the planks kind of are missing. A couple of them creak as you step on them, and 2 or 3 kind of actually shift, coming away from the bed that the bed that they were kind of nailed in. You
coming,
hear...
Carsten?
Sorry, what was that?
You coming, Carsten?
Nice, just the look on my face.
Oh no, dude.
You hear...
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
As you kind of set foot, several birds kind of explode from the trees.
Oh, look at the
and-
lights.
like-
That's cool.
Black, big, heavy-set black kind of ravens or rooks. And then you hear a wolf howl, followed by a second, followed by a third. And ghosts. Is it ghost, or have you got Night Runner with you?
You said
Night
ghost.
Runner with me. I said Night Runner this time.
Okay, hang on a second, then I need to switch for Night Runner.
I'm raising my shield and walking forward slowly with my shield raised then.
That is fine. I'm just going to pull Night Runner on here. Night Runner immediately... Night Runner's heckles immediately kind of go up. Ears go flat, and it snarls. And then, Kendall, as you... as you step forwards, raising your shield, you watch with surprise as a... Have you got your shield raised? Make sure your shield raised.
Yeah, there you go.
It'll turn off in a sec unless you pause it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you kind of step forward, suddenly, from amongst all of the nettles and the vines and things, several vines just kind of lash out towards you. So let's see what happens here. Now I need to do one more thing, and then we'll do some fun stuff. Does a 30 hit you?
Even me.
Okay. As these vines kind of lash out at you, you're going to take... okay, so it'll be 14 points of damage. Do you wish to block any of that and take it on your shield, or do you want to let it all through? Bear in mind, that will probably break your shield.
No, it won't. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Little thingy on it, isn't there?
Yeah, I've got a thingy on it now. No, I'll take the damage.
You'll take the damage. Okay, so I'm going to apply the damage. Cool, you've applied damage. Right, next thing that I want everybody to do is... I just need to find it.
You'll need to take pause off if you want to roll initiative as well.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. I mean, maybe.
What are your shield stats now?
Well, I'll say, I think the hardness must be at least 10. I would have probably taken that on the shield.
8 or 10 or something like that? So you'd be...
Hang on, let me have a look.
It's on the character sheet. On the...
Yeah, no.
Okay. I would like us all...
Shield and hardness is 8.
Yeah, so I'd probably take... I'd probably block that, to be honest with it, and take the 6.
Got a lot of hit points now as well.
Yeah, it's got like ridiculous amounts. Okay.
No, well, it's too late. I've done it now, so
Yeah.
I'll...
Do you want to undo it? Because
You've got your reaction if you want to react to somewhere else, haven't you? So.
Okay. What you notice is a pile of vines, tangled vines, nettles, leaves, branches, twigs, seems to quiver and rise up. This thing appears.
Hula.
Oh, God.
Wish.
And we are rolling for initiative.
It's a massive vagina.
I mean, I have questions, Maddie, but I'm not going to go into them on stream.
Sometimes I think Maddie's a bit disturbed sometimes. Why is that not? There we go.
I think we're getting back on the boat after this. Or maybe before this.
This is great, this creature. I love this creature.
Did we still have our camping stuff on us?
I'm so glad.
It's all your camping stuff is going to be in the wagon.
It's in the wagon. Yeah. I'm glad Jack's got his alchemist fire.
I mean, the buffs that we got at the moment.
Should be gone.
Yes.
That's for a whole day.
Okay.
Oh,
Ember, I need you to roll initiative, please.
I thought I had.
It's not for the full day. It's until we finish camping.
What is it?
For yourself and for your pet.
I don't need to do my pet, actually.
You don't need to do your pet, dear. Sorry. No, you are correct. Ember, you're actually going to go first.
Am I? Oh.
I'm pinging Jack, getting ready for the millions of crits Jack will do. Ember, you're up first. As you watch as these vines kind of lash out at Kendall, and then this clump of vegetation just seems to rise up and start to quiver and shake, vines kind of flicking around you all.
Okay. Just realised my pet should have those buffs as well, shouldn't it? Anyway,
you shouldn't have those buffs. The buffs are gone.
Oh, are they? Oh,
Yeah, they're only from the camp.
You'll need to drop them by right-clicking on them.
well, you guys have got them as well, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna put hunt prey.
You're going to hunt prey?
Stick it on the big green thingy.
Yep, I will stick it on the creature for you.
I think it's just so that I can tell which ones. Well, there's only one thing there, but help.
There you go.
I'll shoot it with a bow.
Are you sure?
Oh,
Go for it. That is a hit, not a crit.
Do damage attack rolls both be blind or?
No, you're not. They're not private.
Okay. Oh, I'll still do it.
All right. Your arrow kind of carves its way into this mound of quivering vegetation, and you watch for a second as it kind of shakes. One more action.
Does it have
Ember.
vital points? Vital.
No.
But in that case, my precision won't work.
It is.
If it doesn't have
yes, it will.
If it doesn't have
No,
vital,
it will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It kind of has. It has vital points. It has areas that are obviously more interesting for you to target.
Yeah, unless it says on the actual stat block immune to precision, then you're right. You're fine.
Okay, I'll fire again.
Ooh.
That will critical hit because it's a hit and it is moved one step, so that's a crit. Roll your damage.
Oh wait, I need to take that off.
Nice roll.
This is where this thing dies really quick.
Good.
All right.
Yeah, and we get overconfident.
Seems a little bit angry. Vines flickering, several of them all lash out. And it's going to attack.
I bet it's got reach.
But actually...
Huh?
Funny you should say that. Yes, it does. So it's going to... Vines kind of lash out at both Kendall and Barristan. We'll start with Kendall first.
Actually, anything that's large has this 10-foot reach normally, doesn't it?
27 to hit. That will hit. It will do 17 points of damage, Kendall. Do you wish to block?
Yeah, I'll block it.
Okay. So, shield block as a reaction. So, you will take 9 points of damage. Your shield takes 9 points of damage. But you also absorb 8. Jeepers, you've got 55 hit points on your shield.
Everything's just gone dark.
Where's Garen gone?
Not for me.
Like my token's vanished.
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah, that's because I've just accidentally deleted you by mistake. I apologise.
You have been deleted.
Okay. Second attack is going to be on Barristan.
Not very nice.
Somehow manages to roll a nat 1. And then its final action is to grab.
Sorry, I'm horrified that that's a nat 1.
Yeah, and still got a 200.
We've got an
You're
18.
horrified it's a nat 1 and it's still got an 18.
Yeah.
There you go.
What? How?
Well, hang on. That's a second attack as well.
Correct.
But Malcolm's got 3 attacks.
Well, we've all got 3 attacks, Dart, but I'm more worried about that. That's either a -4 or a -5.
Well, it says
Yeah.
-4 on the critical.
No, to the roll. So they rolled a nat 1, and their natural bonus is 17 plus 4 or 5, so 22, 23. Holy shit!
We shouldn't be here yet.
Okay, so it tries to grapple you. What is your athletics DC? Kendall.
Oh,
So that's your,
It's
19.
isn't it?
Because it's against
Well, it's a
fortitude.
Oh, it's against Fortitude. It's against your Fortitude DC, which would be 19. So yeah, that's a miss. Okay. The tendrils that kind of strike you, kind of wrap themselves around you and your shield. You manage to kind of pull yourself out of them as they try to kind of hold on to you. This thing remains where it is. Kendall, you're up. You are not grappled.
I'm just going to turn around and say, I fucking told you so. First move, let's try and see if we can trip him. Oh, I rolled off 20. I'm going to hero point that.
Go for it. Okay, yeah, you've succeeded.
Alright, second action, let's re-raise the shield. Third action, we are going to do a... Oh, hang on, let's draw the weapon. Strike. No. And I think that will be the end of my turn. Barristan, smack him while he's down.
Oops, hang on. I went too far. Barristan, you're up. Sorry.
Yep, I delayed.
Hey. Garrett, you're up.
I wonder why.
Well, yeah.
Smack it while it's down.
I tend to, but I want to see if Garen can get us any further advantages.
Courageous Anthem, everybody.
Don't know whether it did anything.
Yeah, it's not come up.
No, because he sent it blind.
Ah, courageous anthem. That's what we need.
Is it worth me waiting until after you, Coriston?
Where are you? Yes, I would say, because you haven't got a striking weapon of you at the moment. You will get one. So if you want to do
Haunting him. That will affect everybody in the cone. Can't hear you talking, Mehdi.
I'm muted, people can't hear me. I won't do Haunted Him. What I will do is I'll cast Ignition in that case.
Okay, go for it.
Right, so I need to ignition there, attack.
Oh,
Come on,
nice.
baby.
Beautiful. Roll your
shakalaka.
damage.
Roll damage. It's not saying crit or anything on here, but I'll just roll it.
No, you don't get a crit. I double the damage. So
Okay.
it's going to take 16 points of damage. And it's going to get, because it's a crit,
Scabies.
persistent. Got persistent damage on it, 1 sec.
Did you all get my cantrip, or should I post it again?
No, they all got it.
Fantastic.
I don't think Jack applied it. Rage something.
I popped it on. I
Where's
did.
Jack? Let's have a look.
I did put it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has it not? Has it not come on? Sure, I did it. Honest.
Hang on. I'll drag it on you 1 second.
Need to get rid of your camp stuff though.
I've done it.
Yeah, he's done it.
You've still got your camp stuff though, guys. As far as
Oh right, sorry. Do I click those?
There you
So
go.
is that got to go now?
Got rid of-
Gotcha.
Yep, not in camp.
There we go.
Come on,
Okay.
magic chuffing shield, sorry.
All right, Garen, you done?
I'm done, thank you.
Barristan, you're still.
Yep. Okay, I will, from where I am, I will be reach spelling and
Runic weapon in.
yep. Where's it gone? There you go. You want to drag that on yourself?
I've done.
And that's me done.
Barristan, then. Are you stepping in at this point?
I'm jumping in the boat.
I just got a weapon.
Yeah. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Sucker.
I'm moving in on this creature. In fact, I'll move in here on this creature. I will target it, and it is. Oh, I'm assuming we would have drawn weapons getting onto this island, Zed, if we had time.
Yeah, you would have done. You'd have probably pulled them out as you jumped off your boat onto the island, and then that would have been reinforced by seeing the wolves in the forest. Interesting, the wolves haven't come close at the moment, but you can hear them howling still.
Oh,
Right,
that'll
so
do.
Roll your
Only a
damage.
hit, though, guys.
Only a hit.
It's going to be a good hit. Thank you very much, Kristen. Well, one of the dice wasn't great, but
Oh,
Ooh. Fucking hell, dude.
suit you, sir.
choppy.
Hey.
And since we're here and it's on the ground, missed. Gonna regret not putting shield up.
Jack, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to stride forward as a free
You
action.
can stride forward as a free action.
15, 20, 25. I'm then going to target this thing. I'm then going to shoot it. Which is going to be that.
Oh,
That's a shame. Then I'm going to poke it.
You can hero point, don't forget.
Oh yes, thank you very much.
You should have a
Thank you.
couple of them now, right?
Yes, thank you.
Wait, do we get an extra hour to break?
So if I re-roll
Yeah, usually.
and keep the
Oh,
result,
I've got two then.
which is okay, yep, fine. Okay, so I'll take that as a hit.
Okay, roll your damage.
Lovely.
Not great.
Very much. Then I'm going to try and poke it with my rapier.
Okay.
Kidoki. And
Nice.
that's it. So I do my damage. And as I moved as a free action, I get a third attack.
You
I
do?
automatically reload, so I'm going to shoot it again. I'll try and shoot it again if I can.
Okay.
Oh, that was on a 15 as well. That's such a shame.
All right. Top of the round.
and then I will end my-
Ember.
There.
That's fine. Yeah. Top of the round, Ember.
Okay, I presume this area is raised up.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, I'll send in a Night Runner to go here to attack the swamp thing.
Okay. Oh, go in there. Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Oh, God, so close to 20.
Snaps at the creature. Doesn't get hold of anything.
And I'll shoot it with my bow.
Shoot it with your bow. Oh, excuse me.
I'm going to use the hero point.
Okay, use a hero point. I need a hero point. That'll hit. Roll your damage.
We can't see. We still can't see the overall health.
I know. Makes it more fun, doesn't it?
I mean,
yes.
it's nice to have some feedback.
I'll remind me when we finish the game to just quickly check what it is, and we'll figure it out because
That
it
one
should
said-
be working.
One that says wounded or near death, or
Yeah, I know which one that is.
not the bar.
Oh, I want the bar.
No, I don't want the bar.
That's what I mean, I don't
not
want the
too much.
I love the bar.
Yeah, just a generic, not looking so good.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the creature's going to rise from prone.
It's complicated.
It pulls itself up from prone. Does anybody wish to react to that?
I wish.
Bear in mind, you only have one reaction a turn.
I don't have any, I don't think.
No, I'm deliberately looking at Guy on screen
Okay.
No.
because he has reactive strike. But you're not going to use it.
No, I think a reactive block might be useful.
Okay. At that point, 5 vines come lashing out from it, striking everybody in range.
It's okay.
Well, there's only 4
What the
in
fuck
range.
are we doing
so-
here, folks?
I don't know,
Oh.
but I think we might want to leave.
Oh, I've just discovered the hidden Barristan. I've made you hidden rather than... So I can see him. Let me show you, look. He's there.
Oh, that's awesome! That's
Yeah.
my simulacrum that's going to
Send
come.
in the clones.
Okay, so let's start with the attack on Barristan as this thing just lashes out with a vine.
35?
Jesus. Does 35 hit?
Nah, crits.
And more to the point, according to this, it's a crit.
This is great. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a D8.
With anger, this vine slaps into Barristan for 29 points of damage.
Yeah, we got to go, guys.
It'll be fine.
How much?
Oh my God.
Second attack on Kendall.
Barristan's disappeared from the tracker as well.
Missed.
Just deleted the old me, which was on
Yeah,
the track.
Does anybody
Yeah,
feel this
hold
is
on.
vegan jet?
Sorry, I know you're just after Coruscant, aren't you? So
Yeah.
I can move you to there. That's fine. Kendall, 30 is a hit, but not a crit. You will take 20 points of damage. Do you wish to absorb any of that with a shield block?
That critical must have been a low roll.
There is going to be so much I told you so when we get off this fucking island.
We're getting off this turn.
Hang on, you said come across here. You.
Before you make that final determination, this creature is under half health.
We wouldn't know that.
Just.
Yeah.
Well, depends how many bits have fallen off it.
It would be
Is
wounded.
it well pruned back?
It's wounded, yeah. Kendall, are you going to block or are you going to just take the full damage?
I'll block again.
You'll block, okay. Alright, in which case I'll apply the
half
damage.
decent shield.
Yep, okay, so 12 will get through to the shield. Just keep an eye on that, you do not want it to break. Then it goes for Jack.
I'm not here.
Come back, Jack.
It misses. Yeah, no, it misses. I'm not here. I've gone into like some sort of different plane. Oh God.
So it's bastard, but not willingly.
Critical hits on Jack.
Canada.
Oh, this is between me. This is in my balls, isn't it? This
Is right in your balls. 30 points of damage. You're still alive. You're still cooking.
But I'm bending over, hands
If
between
it
me.
gets a crit on me, my pet's going to die one hit.
Probably. And then, yeah, critical hit on Night Runner.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
He's down.
Could you fucking stop, Zed?
I can't. I just enjoy myself too much. Okay, so that's that attack.
They see me rolling. There's criticals.
Getting a double whammy here because I'm slightly concerned my missus is on my plan having a go on June.
Oh no.
My account.
Is she?
Yeah.
Usually character. Chase the sandworms.
It then sort of shuffles, so it takes a step to there. And that is its turn done. Kendall, you're up.
Why would it do that?
I don't know.
Maybe it's trying to regenerate or something.
Maybe he's going to swallow the wolf.
It's just eating up actions, that's all.
Yeah. Okay, Kendall, you're up.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Wait, why did it take damage from fire?
Why didn't it take damage from the fire?
Persistent fire damage.
Why did it take damage? Yeah, because it's persistent fire damage.
It's fucking resistant
it's also-
to fire, isn't it?
Right, it's lying down again.
Also,
Well done.
yeah, it's going down again. The target falls prone. Cool. Nice.
In the hope that somebody can fucking heal me.
Garen, you're up.
Shit.
No.
Sorry, I'll unmute myself. That was quick. Okay, so usual. Repop courageous.
Repop courageous. Aye.
I'm gonna put that stuff on my own. Yes.
Now I would do him healing, but I want to do target. I want to do this again. Come on, bitches.
Okay. Roll your damage. Not a crit. Okay.
And that is Garen. I'm not moving.
Morriston.
Okay.
Why was it on fire, by the way?
Because Garen's ignition criticaled, and when it criticals, it drops persistent damage of fire, type fire.
Okay.
I think this is a big gamble here. I could either heal us, but I can't. I still think we should run before it was real bad.
What about my animal companion? He's just lying there.
Okay.
Yep.
See, your animal companion is Lino.
You force barraged Barristan and hit him for 6 points of damage.
Yay!
You want to change that damage over, then, will you?
Yeah.
No, don't.
Okay, so 5,
17.
6, 12, 17 damage.
Yeah.
Force damage.
Nice.
Okay.
As Coruscant shouts, healing is squealing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's me done.
That's like, heal me, bitch.
You don't heal through force? No? The force? No?
No.
Okay. So we're up to Barristan. This thing is looking very tatty. There are bits of it falling off. There are vines kind of twitching and lying still on the floor. It is not looking healthy.
Neither you guys. You look like you're about to die.
No, but if we take another round of this, we're all down, and it's only the guys on the piers that are up.
Yeah.
Drop a big heal and back yourself up.
Don't back up too much because it's got reach.
It can reach around with its vines.
It can do a vinic reach around.
Oh my god.
Anybody seen Evil Dead?
No.
Yeah.
Not for a long time.
But for
Very
like
first one.
a long time. Yeah.
So that was all.
It's gonna
Barristan-
fuck you.
Barristan runs away.
Run away! Run away!
Brave Sir Robin.
That rabbit's dynamite.
Oof. I'll
Did
take that.
that roll? It hasn't. There we go.
Oh, you just held the big thing.
No, he's healed Kendall to him.
So,
Okay. Jack, you're up.
Okay. I might need some help with what I'm going to try and do here.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure how to do this, but I'm going to draw a healing potion out of my pack, I suppose.
All right.
I'm going to then...
Full.
Excuse me?
You've got both hands full, haven't you?
Yeah, so you're going to either have to sheath... You have to either stow one of your weapons,
Can I...
or as an action, or drop one.
Can
we
I
need to drop it.
Can I drop as a free action?
So, yes, you can. So if you click on your character
Alright.
sheet on the item you want to drop, you can
Oh.
set it to drop.
Just hold on a minute. Right, okay. I am going to... Hang on. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm going to drop the rapier. So how do I drop...
I can do that for you.
Can you do that for me, please? Thank you. Okay. Drop my rapier.
You drop the
Draw
rapier.
Potion of healing.
Yep.
Which is
That's
one action.
Yeah.
I'm then going to give it to Kendall. Can I point down his throat as an action? How does that work?
I would, if Kendall is willing to accept something being shoved in his mouth, then yes, I would absolutely let you do that as an action.
So how do I remove a potion of healing from my character and give it to Kendall then?
Just
Yeah,
click
but
use. Click use, and then Kendall clicks the
So
heal.
if I go into Jack then, and then if I
Into your inventory.
hang on, how do I do? I don't know how to do this. Sorry.
Right, go to your inventory.
Yes.
Under consumables, you see where you've got your healing potion.
Yes, I've got use. But I
You
don't
see
want
the
to use
arrow.
it.
Yeah. No, you do. Click on use.
I've got. Let me just select Kendall, and then click on use. Yeah. Has that worked?
Now,
Yeah.
Kendall hit apply healing. There you go. And it's
Yeah.
reduced your number of potions by 1.
Right, and then I'm going to move back as my final action. So I will then go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, which might trigger an opportunity attack, maybe, I think.
It
Not
doesn't.
Sure.
It doesn't.
Okie dokie.
I just said.
And that's
Kendall looks nervously over his shoulder at this point.
It's your job, Kendall.
You've got this. Only Kendall can save us now.
Okay, I'm going to just keep peppering with arrows then.
That means
Out
if we
of
get-
anger.
Does that mean if we get 5 vine attacks, they're all going to attack me, Zed? I'm assuming it does.
It might be just...
I'm hoping it was just lashing out radially.
Yeah.
First attack. Miss.
Hero point. Hero point.
Oh, yeah, I've got one as well.
Second attack.
What's
First
the
attack
hero?
is a miss. Yeah, no, first attack is a miss. That's a little bit better. Roll your damage.
Oh, shit.
Third attack.
So, we're I just realised I'm in the front line now if Kendall goes down.
Bummer.
Gambler.
Indeed.
Good job you got that spear.
He's going to move to there as a step. So ignores our reactive strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want to use it anyway.
Okay. Next attack. Next action is just going to lash out with a vine at Kendall.
It misses.
Oh, sorry. First action would have been to rise from prone.
Yeah.
Then it moves. Then it lashes out. So I'll redo that because it had a prone penalty. Okay. It's going to hit. It's going to do 13 damage. Do you wish to reactive block?
No, I'll take it.
You'll take the damage. Okay, cool. That's the shambler done. Kendall, you're up.
Alright, well, let's do the same old fucking trick again. Stay down, you bastard. Oh, there you go, he's going to stay down. And then the second one we'll do one of those, which should hit.
Yeah, that will hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, max
that'll
damage.
do.
Nice.
And then third one is going to be one of those, and I think that's my turn.
Did you just hit it with your shield?
Why
Yeah,
didn't
you
you
did.
use shield?
We shield.
Oh, did I?
Shield.
Where?
Yeah.
What? Why?
No idea.
Ooh.
Drag it
I
up
can
your
undo the
boobs.
damage if you want to re-roll. Just re-roll the damage for your mace.
Yeah, okay.
The 4 wasn't bad, to be honest with you.
Just keep it.
Yeah, keep it, keep it.
Just keep it.
Why is it? But why is it rolling with that?
I'm guessing you clicked on a different plus, and it was the one that was...
No.
Very good, cat. All right, Garen, you've cast. Oh, okay. That's a hit. Roll your damage. Nobody's doing recon knowledge. Okay, Garen, you've done your 2 actions, yeah?
Yep.
I have a
yep.
funny feeling
Have
that-
you dragged your
Oh.
trade sample yourselves?
Yes, I
Let
have.
me do
Yes.
jet. Have you jet?
I did.
Horston, you're up.
I did.
Yeah, everybody's got it.
I'm at the moment, I'm guessing it's got a resistance to fire anyway, because it's in a big fucking... It's a big soggy animal. Well... Let's do that to start.
Didn't you use that last time? Oh no, was it Force Barrage last time?
Yeah. This is just the one action one.
Okay.
And then we
This
will.
thing is tottering. It's very, very. It seems to be struggling now to kind of keep its form and cohesion.
Got a plan for my turn. Might be a suicide plan. I've got one.
Charge.
Needle darts. Roll your attack.
I don't know why I rolled damage.
Trying to figure out which I want to do. I don't think it's got any. No, I don't think it's got. I don't think there's any point.
Might as well. I don't think anything.
Just in case. Hang
Yeah,
on.
but that's what I was going to do next turn.
Actually, it can't. So hang on.
Nice.
That's
How do you want to do this?
Oh, well done.
well,
As this was a tough one, I'll give you a cinematic death. Not you, obviously.
yeah.
As it reflects the needle darts.
He'll Corriston will focus the force from the first attack, looking for a weak spot in its at its core, and immediately following the small opening that opens up, the needle darts punch us straight the way through and come out of the back.
And you watch as this thing just shreds with the needle darts, dropping bits of vine, plant matter, nettles, and all kind of in a collapse, kind of almost all over the
remains.
No. So what we should have been doing is rolling death saves.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
It's only round
God.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So does somebody want to heal the cat?
I'll do it.
I think we better get back in the frickin' boat.
Well,
I'm
can
gonna-
I go and grab my rapier first, and then I'll...
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I'm going to go pick up.
I'll do this.
What?
Who's that on?
That's very
Oh shit.
brave warrior.
Who should that be on?
The healing should be on the cat where it's dropped.
Okie dokie.
Where's the cat?
I mean, if that's the first creature we've come across,
The dog's right beside you.
that's pretty bad. It's a very dangerous island.
I would agree, and I think we need to come back and
Could be just
Yeah,
Guardian.
yeah.
Could just be the major power of the island. We're the only thing here apart from wolves.
Well,
As I string my loot, I go, could be, would be, should be, but not we.
Let's get back on the boat.
Yeah, I
Yep.
agree.
I'm on a
Back on
boat.
that was too nasty.
You're getting back on the boat.
Well,
Yeah.
not bad.
This is a silly place.
Okay.
We'll try that later.
It's only the same as the owl bear. It just rolled well.
I can't see the camera, so I don't know if Zed's smiling or disappointed.
He's
He's
laughing his
like-
balls off.
He is.
You're laughing.
Like I treat wounds didn't work on my pet.
Well, you should let a professional do it.
Well, can you heal him then?
No, because
heal
you've
her.
got wounds on him.
So Hymn of Healing does 4 temporary and then 4 permanent for
Yeah,
4 rounds. Is that
16
right?
total if you were sustained, yeah.
So add 16 hit points back to Night Runner.
And they're wounded. Are they wounded?
And Night Runner would be wounded 1.
Yes, it doesn't change that.
Okay.
So are we leaving, or are we going to try and persist? I think we should leave.
Okay. I'll go with what the group decides, but that was a nasty encounter, that.
There are a number of crates and things that appear to be smashed and broken. Several still intact along the shoreline here.
Okay, but before we're going to do any of that, I would like to treat wounds on anyone else who's injured, such as myself. Before we start.
I think it's teasing a little bit here. He's teasing us.
I'd say if we're on the shoreline, we could probably take the boat along that shoreline and get them out without actually getting on the land.
That's the crates there, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, that's lovely.
Shit.
I could do with some of that, please.
It's fine. Yeah, I can do it. So I'm going to do as well.
I'll do.
And then what about Jack? Because Jack's a bit wounded, isn't he?
I am indeedy.
That was to search the crates.
Okay, so you will need to be by them.
Oh, alright.
Which means you will need to be there.
Ooh, thank you
but
very
yeah,
much, Preston. That's
you
pretty
can search the crates.
Thank you.
Are you injured, Amber?
No, just my pet, but I can't do anything with him because I would.
Jack, are you still injured?
Hang fire then.
Yeah, I'm not very well.
Oh, potion of swimming, guys.
I think I might.
A garnet and some.
Oh, that's a terrible roll. But everybody gain another 4 hit points.
Jack had 16.
Oh god. Where do I click? Do I click anything?
Right. Gonna go.
Just add 16 to your hit point total. Jack.
16 to my hit points. Okay.
That was a nice 80 XP for you all. Just think, another 5 of those, another 4 of those, and you'll level.
Oh my god.
Did everybody add the 4 hit points?
Everybody here is at another 4 of those, and you'll level.
I was choosing to ignore that, Zed, and moving on with the healing.
In fact, another 3 of those, and you'll level.
What do I need to roll to check what creature it was?
Give me a nature roll. Gather intelligence, nature.
I'll do that.
You're not doing that enough. More people need to be doing kind of gather recall knowledge on things because.
What's its weakness?
For instance, it has no weaknesses. It's resistant to fire, immune to electricity. So when Barristan was hitting it, his resistances were reducing the damage, and your ignitions were reducing were being reduced by the damage, the damage of your ignitions. So you probably had that alive for maybe a round longer than it should have been.
Yeah. So rather than using like third attack rolls, recall knowledge might have been better.
Yeah.
Recall knowledge first. Recall knowledge first.
Indeed.
Exactly. And remember, with recall knowledge, it's literally just tell me if it's got any weaknesses, tell me if it's got any resistances. You know, you need 2 people or a critical to get those 2 answers.
What's its lowest defense and things like that?
What's its highest save? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a shambler. The creature was a shambler. It was a tough fight. And I know, Guy, kind of went, I'm doing the same thing over and over again. That trick, reducing the creature's armor class by 2, is actually a big help.
No, I know, I get that. That's why I do it each time.
Yeah, and it is a huge help.
It's the taking 1 action off it as well.
Yeah. And then the Vine Lash, when it hit 4 of you at once, it's a 2 action, does not count map, attacks everybody within its range.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa, that's like...
I was still uncomfortable with an 18 off of a 1.
Yeah.
Needed to roll a 3 or something to hit me.
Would it be right that kind of thing only counts map after the attacks?
Correct, yeah. The maps kick in. So it's third action, because that's a 2 actions. So it's third action if it attacks, would then have a map.
Jesus.
So that might be the most deadly, the deadliest creature you... It's between that and the lonely warrior and the owlbear. Those are the 3 things so far that have been the hardest fight.
I just looked it up on the history. It's level 6 creature.
All right. That's what we're going to call it for the night.
We didn't die.
I'm going to give... So you've got 2 weeks, because I won't be here next week, to ponder, do we push on or do we run away?
No, we run away.
I'm hesitating now, and I wasn't before.
You said, let's go to the island, let's charge at the island, go over the island.
I do love it. Like, Guy was like...
Let's go.
We're not. Oh, fuck it, we're doing the island.
Yeah. Then he's like,
that's exactly Kendall. No, that's Kendall. He will protect the group, but he's not happy about the decisions.
Yeah. Rolls his eyes at all the decisions. So I hope you enjoyed tonight. A little bit further, a little bit more exploration. We're still kind of, just for Evil's benefit, because you literally stood up and took your headset off, we're going to call it there. 2 weeks, give you a chance to mull over whether you do or you don't retreat from the island. The island is within your power level, but it will use resources.
I've used half my heals already.
Yeah. There you go. But it is doable within your power level. So, but it's up to you. I'm not saying that to influence you in any way. I'm just so that you're not thinking it might be harder than you expect it to be.
I'm not expecting to come across a pack of those creatures, a singular creature for 6 of it. It should be fine.
Yeah,
but it's tough. And
the other thing that you'll notice is the wolves will have dispersed.
They were there just to watch, weren't they?
Yep.
Did they all have the phones out filming it, just in case?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
I mean,
2 of them were uploaded their vlogs.
YouTube famous motherfucker.
Yeah.
It got a fair amount of crits, plus it was the AoE attack as well, which didn't